What's going on, YouTube? Back once again in the shed, and I welcome you to another video. Thank you for joining me. Something a little bit different today. I'm going to start trying to branch out into the ytpc and involve a little bit in there. So there's going to be a couple of these videos, but this one is mainly a yabo video, because I finally got my first proper yabo from the US, and I'm so stoked. I'm so happy. You've got no idea how much of a nightmare it's been. I haven't seen you about for a little while. I might have to drop you an email, but Tino V tried to send me one tub of snuff from America a little while ago, but I think Roderick from Toke advised us to declare it. That was a bad idea. They come back wanting 300 quid tax on top of it. And then a little while after that, Delakia tried to send me like 15 tubs of snuff, and they wanted over 700 quid tax for it. So to be honest, it scared me off trying to get things sent in. I started telling everyone, you know, thank you, really appreciate it. You know, I'd love to get the stuff that you want to send me, but it's not really worth it. Do you know what I mean? If they end up, because Tino V, I don't even know if he ended up getting his stuff back, because it was a bit of a nightmare. It was like it just froze and it just stayed there. So I didn't want that happening to anyone else. But we pulled a few tricks, changed a few things, and thanks to Olfactory Snuff, Sam and Jenny, they come through for me. So thank you, and it worked. Hey, well chuffed. So I'm going to do a quick little intro, just in case you're from the ytpc and you've landed on this video. I'm Sean. I'm a little bit off key. Dry sense of humour, tried to be funny, often fell, and this is my shed. This is my little bit of paradise that I do my thing. I take snuff, I pipe pipes, use a bit of snooze, everything tobacco I'm game for, pretty much. So hopefully I can earn some subs off of you guys as well. So let's jump into it, shall we? First of all, the pipe I'm using, because if you don't know me already, I'm a bit, you know, I'm not a wealthy man, and I don't have all these big fancy pipes, but I have a little pipe collection that's priceless for me. And one of the pipes I got is this, and you may know him already, but Sylvie over at Vintage Pipe Nightmares told me this, that you don't say it Vowen or Vaughan, it's Fowen. Fowen. I was just pronouncing it Vaughan or Vowen before that, so thank you, Sylvie, for setting me straight and not looking a prat. But yeah, if you didn't know and you were saying it that way, it's actually the wrong way. We're reading the V as a V, but it's not. It's the sort of German way of reading a V, I think. But that's all I know about this pipe. So it says on it is Fowen, and yeah, it's got quite a nice grain to it, if you can, you know, see it. And it's a filter pipe, but I got one of them, you know, one of the little spacers. And yeah, so I was just on that today. I haven't smoked it for a while, so I thought I'd take her out for a test drive. And in it, I've got some Wilsons of Sharrows gold, which Wilsons of Sharrows is a snuff company, but I believe they used to do pipe tobaccos, and then they stopped for whatever reason. But they brought out this line, I think it's of 6 different tobaccos. I think 5 of them are aromatics, apart from this one, and this one's basically bright Virginia. That's all it is. I don't believe there's any toppings on it, but it's bright. You know, it's bright Virginia. It's bright golden, and it's a shag cut. But yeah, it's nice. Out of the jar. Where'd I put it? There you are. Out of the jar, it smells nice and sort of sweet, as you would expect bright Virginias to smell. But it's got a kind of a sweet, yeah, a little, I don't know, a little bit of citrus, something like that. But yeah, there's not anything you know, offensive in there. But yeah, as I said, I kind of had avoided Virginias for a long time because of when you start, you know, I like many other people struggled with keeping my pipe cool, and everyone's saying, oh, Virginias are full of sugar, they're gonna you know, makes it burn hot. I kind of just like avoided it because I just thought it would be a nightmare. So I got this one anyway, and it's really surprised me. I really like it. It's not that hard to smoke. It's sweet. It's very smooth and quite mild. Absolutely no tongue bite, unless you really, really try to get tongue bite. But yeah, it's very smooth. It's like a sweetness, and the sweetness is like a sort of, I don't know, like a caramelized sort of brown sugary sort of sweetness. But it's also got like a grassy hay sort of note to it, layer or level. But it's very crisp, very refreshing. You know, that light sort of meadowy, sort of grassy note. And there's a little bit of citrus in there or something every now and then. You can pick up like a bit of lemony citrus. But I think it's really good. I think it's really good. But then I don't claim to be the master of all these sorts of things, but on my humble opinion, I think it's quite good. And it's going to encourage me into trying more Virginias. I'd had a few sort of press plugs and that were just Virginia, but this is like I say, it's a shag cut, so no, but I think it really is quite good. If we can get a chance, if you can get hold of it, I'd give it a go. I think I'll probably buy another tin and jar it up. Anyway, I've gone off into like a reviewing like tobacco, force of habit, because I normally review snuffs. But what I'm actually here for is for the yabo that Olfactory Snuff sent me. Oh, I've picked up some cables as well. It made it, guys. I was so chuffed, man. The thing is, as well, it wasn't really updating or saying anything on the tracking either. So it was like it just popped up and it said it's in a UK facility. And then it turned up on my door from the postman, and I was like, yay! But anyway, let's have a quick look at this yabo, shall we? So, they sent me some tobaccos. You know, and some nice good chunks of it as well. So the first one is Seattle Pipe Club Plum Pudding Special Reserve. Oh, I think I tried a very little bit of this, but it's quite good if I remember rightly. Well, I didn't have a great deal. I had like a pipe or two someone gave me. So, well, looking forward to that. Thank you. Thank you. Then Seattle Pipe Club Mississippi Ripper. This one I think I've tried as well. But again, just a bit that was sent to me by someone. But that's a nice chunk of it now, so I can really sit down and try and pick it apart, see what it's about. Sorry. Okay, this one is... Should I put my glasses on? I think it's Sutcliffe Christmas Spice. Never heard of it, but look forward to give it a go. I'm sure that's Sutcliffe. Sutcliffe Christmas Spice. Getting excited, man. You know, I feel like a little kid. Like I mean, like you know, when you're a little kid and you have a birthday party, and then your parents make you sit in the middle of the room and open everybody's presents one by one. That's what I kind of feel like right now. Right, Kramer's Father Dempsey. Kramer's Farmer Dempsey. Father Dempsey. Again, never heard of it. But he's put loads of little stars on it, so I suspect he likes that one. Thank you. Okay. Cool. I heard a lot about this one. Boswell's Northwoods. Oh, I'm quite looking forward to that. Because it's been so hard for me to get, you know, tries of American tobaccos, and it was always like, you know, a mate of mine just sending me like a couple of little samples, because they, you know, this is someone else in the UK that had worked bloody hard to get it themselves, so I'm not knocking them for only giving me a bit. I was grateful for whatever I got, but it's really hard to get a real good sense of a tobacco just from smoking one or two bowls, I think. Okay, that was all the tobaccos, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And then in here there's some snuff from Gladstone Mills. Cool, eh? I got Calf Partisan and Wild Oak Butterscotch. Quite looking forward to it. Apparently there's been some, because the guy that's doing this, I think it's like either his first swing at it or I don't know, because I thought they were saying it what's it? It's not Gladstone, it's Gadsden, but people were saying Gadsden Mills back, so I thought it was, you know, someone that had some experience. But the sounds of it, they're kind of making a few mistakes, you know, like it's too moist and not ground well. So I've got some good advice though on how to sort it out and get it going. So look out for that review in I don't know, within the next couple of weeks. I'll jump onto that. But thank you, Sam. Thank you, Jenny. I am so chuffed. I used to watch all these videos of people getting these yabos, and I'd be like, oh, I'd love to try that tobacco, all that one. So, yeah, chuffed to try and see about buying some tins now, but run up to Christmas. I got 3 kids. That's how it is. Can't work because I'm, my health isn't great, and could be worse. Yeah, I do like this tobacco though. And thank you, Sam and Jenny. Thank you, Olfactory Snuff. I am so excited to bust into them because I dreamt of this day. So now I've found out a way to do it. I don't know. I might get some more yabos if I'm lucky. I don't know. If nothing else, at least I can drop a bit of money and try and get them to order me a tin, innit? When there's a will, there's a way. So that's all I got for you for this. A yabo and a little sort of review of the Wilsons of Sharrows Gold. If you're from the ytpc, I hope I earn a subscription. I am going to start doing a few more pipe tobaccos. And, there's plenty of snuff stuff there as well if you're interested. As for the snuff guys, don't worry. Snuff's not going anywhere. Still my heart, my passion, my, what I do. But, just trying to open up the horizons. You know how it goes. Trying to hustle. So, I'm going to say, I don't know if it would work to do my outro in this. Might have to think of a new one. Yeah, I'm not going to do an outro. I'm going to have to think of a new one that incorporates a bit of pipe in it. So I'm going to just leave it there. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I didn't bore you to death. So until next time, I shall bid you farewell.